first problem is a fraction that you need to simplify. This is 30 times a to the third power times b to the fourth power, all divided by 50 times a to the fourth times b to the second. So one thing you want to remember about what a to the third means, a to the third means a times a times a. And another thing you want to remember is about simplifying fractions. So if you have like 21/14, that's 3 times 7 divided by 2 times 7. These 7s can cancel out, so you have 3 halves. So if we go back to our problem, we can do a little bit of this kind of expanding and canceling. So 3 times 10 times a times a times a divided by 5 times 10 and then we can cancel out any factors that match in the numerator and the denominator, because everything is being multiplied together. So what's left is 3 times b, or 3b squared, divided by 5 times a. Okay. Problem 2. There are no directions, so I'm not sure. It might be that you need to factor these. If you have to factor those, this is like 10x minus 8y times 10x plus 8y. That's a little bit more involved, but that's, I think, what you have to do for that problem. Problem 3 is, I think the directions were all are equal except. Alright, so clearly the first one says x is less than -2, so that means like here's -2 and we want all numbers less than -2, so everything over here. This problem, if I add 2 to both sides, I get x is less than 6. So this does not match this. So one of these is going to be our answer. In this problem, if I divide by 2, -4 divided by a +2 is -2. That matches here. This last one, if I add 2 to both sides, -4 plus 2 is -2. So that matches here as well. This one is the one that does not match. Problem 4, you're adding 2 or subtracting 2 fractions. So if you're subtracting 2 fractions, here's an example. Like 4/3 minus 2/5. So just some random fractions. What I usually tell students is you multiply this times this, keep the symbol, this numerator times this denominator, and for a common denominator you multiply these two. That kind of system will always work. Multiply, 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 and keep the symbol. So in this little example, it'll probably be 20 minus 6 divided by 15, which is 14/15. This problem is an algebra problem, but you can do it kind of the same way. Multiply those two together. 4 times x plus 1, 2 times x plus 4. Keep the minus, and then you multiply x plus 4 times x plus 1. So this is 4x plus 4, 2x plus 2 times x, 2 times 4 is 2x and 8. But now you're kind of multiplying a negative 2 to both. So it's like minus 2x minus 8 because it's negative 2 times 4. Divided by x plus 4 times x plus 1. This becomes 4x minus 2x, which is 2x. 4 minus 8, which is minus 4, over x plus 4 times x plus 1. You could multiply those out, but probably you could leave it like this. This problem, I put equals 0 because the directions said solve, so I think you have to do that. So that means either this is 0 or this is 0. And the reason why is because if you have two things multiplied together equal to 0, one of the factors must be 0. So that means that x plus 4 equals 0, or 3x minus 2 equals 0. So x is negative 4, or add 2, divide by 3. So you have this or this. This problem, what is y? I'm not sure how to solve that because you have variable here and a variable there, so I'm not sure if that's the actual directions. And this problem, the direction said solve, but I don't think it's really supposed to be solve. Maybe simplify, because we can't figure out what x and y are. We can just simplify the problem. So 12x minus 1x is 11x. 3y minus 15y is negative 12y. This one here, what is y? You can add 5. 9y equals 7, and then divide by 9. Y equals 7/9. So what that means is 9 times 7/9, then minus 5 will give you 2. So it's like 9 times 7/9 minus 5. This could be like a check. 9 times 7/9, that's like 9 divided by 1. So it's 9 times 7 is 63. 1 times 9 is 9. 63/9 is like 63 divided by 9, which is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2, which matches here. So the check works, and this is the answer. Over here, I'm not sure if this is the whole problem, but right now I'd say 6 times k squared is like 2 times 3 times k squared. This is kind of like the first problem, but easier. Divided by 2, so those 2's cancel out, and you have 3k squared.